Hello everyone and welcome to another Sunday speedrun. If you like puzzles, or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Foggy Sun Rise. Oh, doesn't say by whom. Oh, well, if it's on the LFD, it will be in the description. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Right, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3 by 3 region. German whispers. Neighboring adjacent numbers along a green line have a difference of at least 5. Killer cages. The cell numbers in a cage add up to the small total given in the top left corner of the cage. For each cage, there are no repeated numbers. Fog. The puzzle is covered in fog, the gray cells. Entering correct numbers will clear fogs in the surrounding cells. No guessing is required. Okay, and on German whispers, those two that we see, this is the same line since it has to meet here. Any two consecutive digits have a difference of at least 5, so we can't put 5 on the line because it would require 0 or 10. And we divide the rest of the digits into two sets, less than 5, more than 5, and as we go along the line, we alternate between the sets. I think that's okay for now. Apologies, I'm still sick, so there will be interruptions in the video. Why am I doing this while sick? Because I need a distraction and I'm bored, and that's what I enjoy. So I'll have a sip of tea. Probably have more tea than usual. And reset the time. Let's see what we can do. All right. So that's one low, one high, whatever it is. It has to add up to 11, and it's at least 3 long. Well, it can't be more than that, right? Because we have at least 6 here. So it's this has to be it. We can't have 6 either, because 6 would require 2 ones. So we have a minimum of 7 here. Right. So we have 2. No, let me color this just to see what I'm talking about. So the colors designate the aforementioned sets of low, or high, right? So in this cage, we have at least 2 yellow. But if yellow is a high digit, then we have, even though if this is 6, then this would be 7, and that would be a minimum of 13. So that doesn't work, which means that the yellow are the low digits, right? And that's from 1, 2, 3, 4. So these can't be 4, because 4, well, no, this one can't be 4. This one can't be 4, because then we would have 2 9s here, right? Right, and these are from 6, 7, 8, 9. Though none of them could be 6, because then we would need 2 1s. Wow, it's raining cats and dogs outside. Okay. So what does that mean? Can we have 9? No, because 9 we would need 2 1s, right, to add up to 11. Can we have 8? We can. Then this would be 1, 2. We can't have 4, because 4 plus 7 is already 11, right? Oh, can't have 4. So what do we know? We know that we definitely have a 1 here, right? Then it's 1, 2 plus 8, or 1, 3 plus 7. How is that helping me? I don't know. Right, can I do the same here? 7 would leave me with 5. So this ends here as well, the cage, not the line, right? So this is a 3 line. We can't have 4 either, because 4 would need an 8. And, well, no, we can have, what am I talking about? 4, no, but 4 would need an 8, and 4 would require a 9, and that would be already 13. I was right the first time. All right. Sip of tea. can have 9, right? With 1, 2. Yeah, I can have 7 with 2, 3. What am I supposed to figure out here? Hmm. Uh, what am I supposed to figure out? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I can't have 7. Yeah, right. I can't have 7 because 7 would require 2, 3, and you can't have the 3 next to the 7. Right. So 8 would leave me with 4. That's 1, 3. That would work. And 9 would leave me with 1, 2. That's fine. What about here? That, yeah, 4 doesn't, 7 doesn't work either because 7 would require 1, 3. Right. I'm slower than usual, and that's apparent. Not that I'm really fast usually, but um, right. There we go. Okay, so 7 and 9 still work here. Right, so that's from 7, 6, no, not 6, 7 or 9. That's from 7 or 8. Right. This is from 7 or 8, and that's from 2 or 3, but it can't be 2 because we've already used the 2. So that's a 7, that's a 3. And that has to be from 1, 2. Okay, this becomes a 9. That's from 1, 2, 3, 4. That's from, what is that? 7 or 9. And that's from 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Okay, but I can't have 4 because 4 would require a 9. Can't have 7 again. Oh, hold on. It's the same problem, right? 7 would give me a 2, 3 because I can't have 5 and more cells, right? Can't have 5 with 3 cells. So this has to be 9, has to be 9. And then we have 1, 2 again. And that's from 7, 8. That's from 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that is from 7, 8, 9. Well, 6, because we don't know that these connect, right? Well, no 7, of course, but so this could be the end of the line here, and this could be 6, 1. Right. Oh. Um, okay. Not a bit. Now we see that they are connected, so that's a 9. Right. We get a new one. We get a new one. Sip of tea. Sip of tea. Can this be a high digit? It would be an 8. If it's a low digit, no, it could be a 6 as well. 6 and 8. And if it's a low digit, it's 3 or 4. Does that matter? We have 13. Can we have an 8 with 13? Yeah, why not? This is as well in a different box, so so this could potentially go even down. No, it can't because this isn't from 1 to, okay, so that's from 3, 4, 6, 8 as well, isn't it? So there is no 4, there's no 4 or 6. That's from 3, 8. Because 4 would require a 1, not allowed, and 6 would require a 9, not allowed. So that's 11, which means that would have to be a 2. But it doesn't, does it? Because it doesn't. Because this could be 1 and this could be 1, and that would be 11, wouldn't it? This would be 13, wouldn't it? Is there any problem with having 2 1s? I don't think so, right? This would be 2, this would be 1, this would be 2. This looks to be okay. And a sip of tea. Then I don't know what I'm doing. But in any case, that's an 8, right? It can't be a 3 because we either have a 2 here or a 1. That's an 8. That's a 3. Okay, now we see that it's a 2 because the cage ended. This becomes a 1, this becomes a 3. 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. We go back to 7, 9, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Does that work though? 9 and 4 is already 13. 13 would need another 4. That doesn't work, so that's not a 4. Okay, 9, 1, 7 would work. Obviously. 7, 2, 8 would work. So there's no 6 here. There's no 9 either, right? It's 7 or 8. So it's either no, sorry. We don't need 7, 2. We could have no, yeah, we can have 7, 1 now. Yes. Or 9, 2, 7. Or 7, 2. All right, lots of options. Okay. I don't know if we can resolve it. Okay. This one is from 8 or 9. So it's an 8. Okay, that's easier. That's from 2 or 4. Can't have 4, so it's a 2. That's from 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't be 6, can't be 7 or 8, so it's a 9. And here it's a 3 or 4, both allowed. No, 4 is not allowed because this would have to be a 9. That's a 3, which would give me here an 8 because 6 and 7 are not allowed. Right, an 8. So that's 11. And I need a 9 here. Okay, what could it be? Well, it's not allowed to be 1, 8. It's not allowed to be 7. It could be 3, 6 or 4, 5, right? This isn't 3, so this isn't 6. Right. That's not an 8. Does that matter? Yeah, it matters because now we have 16 here. We can't repeat digits in a cage. So that's 16, which means that that's an 1. Right. And then now we see that this is from 2 or 4. Can be either. Okay. How do I continue now? How do I continue? I could pencil mark these. I don't know if it matters. What am I still missing? 3, 4, 5, 6, right? These aren't 3. But besides that, doesn't look like I'm getting anywhere, does it? And here I have 4, 5, 6, 8. Right. Oh yeah, that's better, right? These aren't 8. These aren't 8. Right. What else? One of these is a 7. Yeah. Then a 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. One of these is a 3. No. There's this one too. Shouldn't forget about that one. Does it help to pencil mark this? I'm not sure. Okay, and here I have 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. One of those is a 1. One of these is a 9. I need a 3 and an 8 here. Hmm. Oh, okay, well, of course this one is 128. That's not one. No. Oh, right. This is 1, so this becomes a 1. This isn't 1. Okay. Did that help? Barely. Right. I need a 2 here. So this becomes from 238. So this isn't a 2 anymore. That's a 4. Okay, that helps because 4 requires a 9. 9 requires a 7. This isn't 7 either, but this isn't. And that's more important. We need a 7 there. That's not a 4, so that's not a 5. Almost there. Maybe. This isn't 9. This is. What am I still missing in box number 9? I'm missing a 5, a 6, and a 7, right? That's not a 7, which means that this has to be a 4. Right, and now I need a 4 there. Right. Right. That's not 4. All of these are from 5, 6, 7, right? Not 4. 5, 6, 7. That's not 7. Right. Sip of tea. This is a 9. So is this one. All right. So what could this be? Well, it could be 3 still, or 7, or even 6, because 6, 1 would work, right? Okay. Not completely resolved, is it? Ah, this is a 1 though, which means that's 1. Ah, that helps. This becomes an 8, this becomes a 2, this isn't a 7 anymore. It's a 3. Right, that becomes a 2. Those are not 2. Those are not 2. I feel like this should be resolved now. We've got an, oh, well, of course, that's a 2, so this is not an 8. This is not a 3, it's an 8. No, that's an 8. We got all the 8s. That's an achievement. That's a 2. That's a 2. This isn't 7 anymore, so that's a 7. Right. Right. Interesting. That's not 7. These are from 4, 5, 6. We need a 3. It's there. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. That's from 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not 3 anymore, so that becomes a 4, 5. Not 5, not 4, not 4 either. What are we missing here? Missing a 6, right. Missing a 6, this becomes a 7, this becomes a 4, 5, 7, 6. It's the only 7 in box number 5. Now we got all the 7s, I hope. That's not 4. That's not 3. That becomes 3. That becomes 3. What am I missing there? 4, 5, 6 as well. Interesting. Interesting. What am I missing? What am I missing? Sip of tea. That's not a 6. Does that help? No. That does not help. You need a 6 here, so that's not a 6. Still not getting somewhere. That's funny. Is it? 5, 6. What? Sorry, I can't see it. I can't see it. Why? Oh, I need a 4 here and a 4 there, right? So this one isn't 4. And X-wing. Yeah, this isn't 4. This becomes a 4. That's a 6, 5, 4, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6. Right. Moment of truth. Yay. Well, it went better than I expected. Nice puzzle. Last sip of tea. Last sip of tea. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please like and subscribe. Maybe share. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.